Welcome back to another Spring League matchup at Steel Ice Center, where today Team Red will take on Team Black. Team Red had their first loss of the season, losing to Team Green 5-4 last week. In net for Team Red is Cyrus Windish, who played really well for Team Red last week despite the loss. And in net for Team Black is Aiden Courtbal. As we are underway at Steel Ice Center, it's Team Red and Team Black. Connor Elmore, the Quakertown Panther, with a shot, and a save is made by Courtbal with the left-handed glove. He falls down. That was Elmore that fell down onto the corner, as now Team Black will now try to rush on another attack. Ethan DeLillo is currently waiting on the side of the glass as he's about to come into the game. He's waving to the camera view right now. He'll actually return to the game shortly. I'm not sure why he was a little late, but we'll see him back on the ice soon. Elmore wins this tie-up, as now taking the puck was Christopher Annunziata, who wore 11 for the Saints in Central Catholic and 13 for Red. The defenseman runs into Jack Ferguson, turns back onto the side boards, forechecked away by a stick along the path. There was Elmore, as now he takes the puck with a wrist shot, and a save is made by Courtbal. The puck is still loose in the crease, as where is it? It's in the middle of those bodies. DeLillo has entered the game. He is currently on the bench. 4 on the circle. Backhand pass to the side. It goes towards Elmore. It's scooped up instead by Annunziata. Annunziata will wait as he tries to maneuver back to the corner, as he's going to bring it towards the point. Flanks it off to the boards towards Ethan Myrick, the Southern Lehigh freshman who will be a sophomore this fall. Annunziata goes back to the bench in exchange for Stefan Gunniganst. Dominic Nitosi bring the puck all on his lonesome on a 1-on-3. Runs into the stick of Stefan Gunniganst, trying to stuff one through as Windish made a right pad stop as he was down. The first shot on net for Team Black, as Team Red will get some fresh legs, as meanwhile 4 will try to get him past the line, but it went off a defenseman's stick. That was the stick for Team Black, number 21. Just like all the other games, like I said before, I do not have all the names, but you kind of get the drill at this point. These games are done a little more casually than normal, as meanwhile Team Black will try to go after, but Gunniganst fumbles the puck away. This is kept there onside by Velez, and it's taken away there by Team Red. Here comes 18 on the right side. Made a near all-in pass to Gavin, but he lost control of the biscuit on his stick. Ross on the ice, trying to get the pass to him. Ross with a wrist shot. He scores! McCray Ross, a simple shot from the point, found its way in, and Team Red, less than 3 minutes in, have a 1-0 lead. Oh, Ross had a teammate get a little too angsty as he tried to pat him on the chest, accidentally grabbed him as he fell down on the ice. He's okay, as he'll continue to play on this shift. As McCray Ross, who's had a pair of goals these last few games, gets another one there. His buddy Velez for Team Black will go for it. Gunniganst on the corner, hits it off of a member of Phantoms Youth 18AA, Darren Freeman. He's wearing the 13 and the red bucket on his head. 18 will turn back behind the net of Windish, makes a backhand saucer pass, as Team Red will try to get it out. And this is Ethan DeLillo. And he turns it over towards Darren Freeman. Luckily, 18 for Team Red's perspective, and a good defensive play to get the puck back. Gets it past the line, off the shins of McCray Ross. He'll chase for it. A player stumbles. That is Ross and number 5 for Team Black, and Velez, actually, as they fall. They ran into each other as this puck is brought back in towards the Team Red's territory. 11.5 to go in the first period. 1-0 Team Red from McCray Ross. Annunziata makes a nice move on Freeman. Still makes some other deeds. Takes a wrister, and a stop is made by Courtbal. One thing I wanted to mention, for those of you who have seen my Flyers video I released about a week ago, it's called the Chuck Fletcher Era Philadelphia Flyers Story. I want to thank everyone that has watched that. As of today, it has become the second most successful video in the history of Knicks hockey broadcasts at nearly 700 views. So I just want to thank my fans for taking an eye on that. As a shot is the same as made by Windish. To get back to the Fletcher video, I made that video on the Chuck Fletcher era of the Flyers, and it's done really well. I hope everyone that watched it enjoyed it, and I had a fun time making it. And I'm glad the fans seem to have liked it too. Meanwhile, DeLillo goes on in, and the same is made by Cordell as he gets the rebound as the puck is under his pads. So like I was saying, the Fletcher video, nearly 700 views right now. I'm not trying to praise it. I just wanted to mention that as a fact. The best video in Nick's Hockey Broadcast channel's history is a video I made about the rink at Lehigh Valley when it closed down. It was a tribute. It was only about 4 minutes. It has a little over 1,000 views to this day. I don't think the Flyer video will get past that, but for where it is, I'm happy where it was, and I'm glad the fans have enjoyed it. So thank you for taking a look at that if you have. Icing is waved off. Another thing I wanted to mention, actually, in 2 days, I'm actually going to be taking a trip up to Lake Placid, and some of you hockey fans might have that name to be a little familiar, as that's where the Miracle on Ice took place back in the year 1980. So I'm going to be going there, checking out the Olympic Museum, and going to the ice itself, the Herb Brooks Arena, where the Miracle on Ice took place. So I'll definitely take some pictures and post about that, so I'll keep you guys posted on that. Nice pass there from Anuziat towards DeLillo. He tried to make a deke around 15 as he lost possession. Line change for both squads. Elmore, the Quakertown Panther, and we'll be going to Penn State. And Ford makes a nice steal away. Takes a wrist shot. He scores! That turnover there in front of the goal. Ford capitalizes for Red, and he makes it 2-0. Trying to see who for Team Black actually turned the puck over once I'm able to see his jersey number. It was a defenseman on the right side. The player that turned it over was 48 for Team Black. As Team Red, with a nice 2-0 lead, they were down 4-1 to Team Green last week. They came all the way back, but they couldn't win. As Team Green took a 5-4 lead with about a minute left in that game. So Team Red had a valiant comeback, but they were playing kind of sloppy into the opposition zone. But they're looking to bounce back so far as they're up 2-0, 9.5 to go in the first period. Team Red has 2 more games left in the regular season schedule as of today. And then there are playoffs after that. I can't guarantee how many more games I'll be able to do after tonight, but if I'm around in town, I'll gladly do more for Spring League. Ford with a wrist shot. It goes off the right pad of Courtebal. As this is backhand back towards Darren Freeman. Has it on his forehand, hits it off the boards the other way. Back comes 21. He'll move on a one-on-one. Makes a nice pass to Velez. As he couldn't get a shot on that, he ran to Stephen Gardula. Got it in front, but no one from Team Black to take it away. But it was Darren Freeman for a brief second. As back comes the other way for Team Red is 18. He'll move in with some acceleration and speed. Going right to the goal as his backhander shot goes wide. Freeman falls down. 18 behind himself. Accidentally gave it to Darren Freeman. He'll bring it to center ice. He'll make the pass towards the wing. As now the puck is brought into the zone. Goes off the boards. And one thing I want to mention for Team Black that's quite unfortunate, they lost Enzo Tita and Brandon McNally after only the first game or so of the Spring League season. I mentioned that because they were arguably Team Black's best players. Tita was the best player in the LVSHL this year, and McNally's a good player for what he is on his own. Well, they'll just have to deal with that, as they'll use whatever players they can. As a save is made by Courtebal. Player goes stumbling for Team Red. As the puck goes in, they score! 3-0 Team Red. The goal belongs to Connor Elmore as he heads on to the bench. A dominating 3-0 lead. Jack Ferguson. His brother Owen played for Phantoms Youth 18AA as a senior, not from high school, but as a senior in Phantoms Youth rankings, as he's done now with Phantoms Youth. Both Jack and Owen are members, if not former members, of the Nazareth Blue Eagles in the LVSHL. As Windus makes a nice save. Here comes McCray Ross. He's got Kevin as a passing option as he lost the puck from 21. Ross still has the puck as he hits it off the boards behind the goal. It goes to Kevin. Ran to there by 21 for Team Black. This puck goes out the other way, and back comes Team Black on a counterattack. It's Dominic Natosi. Moves on the angle, waiting off the side of the goal, goes to 21. As he's checked hard there by McCray Ross. Ross did not appreciate that we have an arm up in the air. Penalties coming up as 21's holding on to the back part of his left leg. Hopefully he's okay. It looks like he's going to be able to get off the ice of his own power. Looks like he's hanging on to part of his hamstring. As we did not really see many, if any, penalties last game. If that's even going to be considered a penalty. I apologize. I thought that was a penalty just based on the fact that there was a whistle and an arm up in the air right as that check happened between Ross and 21. So they'll just call the faceoff back as we now continue to play the game on. Again, apologies for the little confusion there. Darren Freeman on the right side. That puck goes off the stick of DeLillo, but Freeman gets the puck back for a brief moment. DeLillo hits it off the board, trying to get to Annunziata, but Team Black's defense got in the way. That was Dominic Natosi, who failed to get it past the line. That is center ice line, to be exact of what I'm referring to. 48. Trying to get it back in front. This goes past the blue line. As now trying to get control of the puck is Freeman. We'll hit it off back to the boards for Team Red. There's 2 4s out right now. One for Team Red, one for Team Blue. As Freeman, here comes a line change for Team Red. Freeman will go right back. Makes a no-look pass in front there for Velez. As Windus says, not today. He's got it. Little less than 6 minutes to go in the first. 3-0 Team Red. Ferguson lost control of the puck for a second. Nolan Rattler passed the line, gets a shot from long range as quarterback made a right pad stop. Rattler waits behind the boards. Has plenty of bodies in front and behind him. The puck is still stuck behind the goal crease. It's somewhat free, juggling out of those skates, and as it finally comes out. Freeman stumbles with the puck, gets it back. He's had the puck quite frequently so far in the first period. As this pass deflects, as Team Red will try to rush the other way, but they can't. It bounces off the high boards of Team Black's benches now. They'll try to go back there. Here comes 15 towards the net, and a save is made by Courtba. The chance there was Saab, 15 for Team Red. Here comes Freeman the other way, can't get away from Gardula. Passes it to Jack Ferguson. Ferguson in front there for Freeman, but he wasn't in the right place to take a shot as he has the puck, waiting to make the right play. As he turns it over to Nolan Rattler. Saab falls down on his knees. Rattler can't get around Freeman. Takes the puck behind the net. Lost it. As it goes back the other way, Team Black will move in with some numbers. Ferguson stops on the point. Ferguson flips one towards Freeman as he holds on to the puck on the corner. Freeman on the angle. Freeman with a shot seen by Windus as the puck goes behind the goal. 18. We'll go back the other way. Myrick is on the ice now for Team Red. You can see Guttigan wearing the orange jersey peeking out from the boards. Get a good view of what's going on the ice. Gardula. Outlet pass to Ethan Myrick. On the left side, past the line, he goes trying to get around 48 as Myrick gets a wrist shot, trying to go high side as it goes past the net. One-time blast by DeLillo deflects off the stick of Dominic Natosi to the corner. Elmore, who has the third goal of this game. Gardula is replaced by Stefan Guttigans onto the ice. As Ford takes a wrist shot that goes wide at the goal. Myrick. Move around. Excuse me, that is not Myrick. That's Ethan DeLillo. Apologies for that. As he takes a wrist shot from the right side of the post, but it goes wide. Guttigans' pass goes off the glove of Ford for Team Red as it was up into the air and came down. As Team Black will move on and get another offensive chance. They get a shot, and I believe that went off of Windish's pad. Regardless, it did not go in. Good play by Natosi to keep it into the zone without looking. As Ethan Myrick will try to get around a few players for Team Black. That was 4, and Natosi gets both hands back on his stick. 2.5 minutes to go in the first. 3-0 Team Red as Windish is going to carefully sweep the puck away for his defense to pick it up. DeLillo, Myrick, Elmore moves into the zone. Elmore makes some dekes around 15. Can't get by him, however, as DeLillo trying to escape another body. 4 against 4. And now here comes Dominic Natosi. Moves it on a one-on-one. Natosi stumbles, has it there. Gets it in front for Ferguson. And Windish turns it aside. He gets the puck back in his crease and keeps his shutout alive. A tad less than 2 minutes to go in the first. Windish still makes it scoreless for Team Black, but it's 3-0 Team Red. He's been quite noticeably good in these last few games for Team Red. I know that on the score sheet it says he allowed 5 goals last game, but that doesn't tell the whole story. He's played quite well. The goals he's given up have been hard to get through him, I must say. I hope I did not just give him a jinx. Let's see if he lives up to that hype. Freeman turns around from 18. He lost vision of sight of the puck for a moment. Sees it again. Ferguson, a shot deflected off a stick and just gets out of play. That was Annunziata taunting. He was going to hit the bucket of Darren Freeman there just as a little joking gesture. Going after the puck is Velez, wearing number 5 for Team Black, as now Darren Freeman. Get to the side there of Jack Ferguson. With a shot from the point, deflects, it goes wide. Velez tried to tip it in, but it did not work. Freeman will still hold on, looking for some passing options. Turns back away there from one defender. That was number 4 for Team Red. As a shot saved by Windish as the puck was still loose. 18 will escape as Team Red finally goes the other way. Last minute to play in the first period. Annunziata fanned on the shot. Gets the puck back. He gets a real shot this time as a stop is made by Cordbout with the left shoulder. High side. Freeman. Ross has to play as a defender as he turns around. 2-on-2 for Team Black. Freeman got it across there for Velez as it trickles wide of the goal. 4 trying to clear it out. For Team Red, that is Austin. There's 2 players for Team 4. There's two players for Team Red wearing 4, and there's 1 player for Team Black wearing 4. As this puck deflects off the stick of Courtbound, Team Black's netminder. As this puck is behind the boards, 14 seconds to go in the period. This puck goes, I believe it went off of McCray Ross. 18 with a shot. It deflects wide to Annunziata. 6 seconds left. 21. Team Black just trying to at least clear the puck out if they can. Time's going to expire. It is 3-0. Team Red after 1. We will be back for the second shortly. Second period about to get underway. It is 3-0 Team Red. One thing I wanted to mention about McCray Ross is that if you notice on the bench, it's kind of hard to see from here, but he's actually wearing a jersey for a team that unfortunately no longer exists, a team he used to play for called the Lehigh Valley Rebels. Unfortunately, they kind of disbanded after they lost their home in the rink at Lehigh Valley. That was their main base. But seeing that he's playing for Team Red, it just makes that much more sense to wear the jersey if, well, the Rebels don't really exist anymore. So, and, I will admit, it actually looks kind of nice because unlike the normal jerseys for Team Red, that one actually has more detail. But anyways, back to the game of hockey. Rattler. This puck goes off the stick blade and skate of Kevin for Team Red. Rattler being forechecked from behind and taunted from behind by Josh for Team Black. Kevin, as this puck goes right back in front of the goal crease, but no player for Team Red to tip it home. Back comes Dominic Natosi. Moves it on the right side. He's good away. Takes a shot, deflects, and it goes off of Windish, I believe, along its way. This bouncing puck back to the point towards Rattler. As he'll try to make a pass behind his knees as two players for Team Red run into each other. That was Saab. He's going to get up on his own power, and he appears to be A-okay. Here's Natosi going right to the goal. Nowhere there to tip the goal. The puck there for Team Black as that shot goes high and wide. This puck bounces off the side of the net. Gunnigan's trying to get out of the zone. Ferguson trying to keep it on side as it bounces, so Team Black will have to regroup. Gets it to the side of Velez. Velez in front. As now Freeman on the circle will take possession for Team Black as he no longer has the puck. And now it's Gunnigan's. Flips one down the center ice, and Ferguson takes control. But not for long. This puck is gathered back the other way. Here comes 21 for Team Black. With the shot, it seems like a toe drag as it deflected off of Windish's pad and stayed just in play. So we continue to play on. Ferguson wraps it around, not even going behind the goal. Another shot, and Windish makes two tandem stops there. Good stops by Team Red's netminder. This knuckle puck is rolling down into Team Black's zone. Ferguson turned it over and hits it off Myrick as Elmore tried to escape with it. Can't. As Team Black escapes in that zone. They're having a good start to the period with several quality chances. Here's another one as this goes high over the glass. Freeman on the corner. Still holding on as Ferguson on the point. He's going to hold on, moves it into the high spot with his pass in front, but it's turned over to Gardula. Now it's to Myrick. Myrick will move on in with Elmore. Try to get it right to the crease in front. They score! 4 makes it 4-0, ironically. I didn't even realize that was going to even be a pun, but it was. 4-0 Team Red. Nice play by Ethan Myrick. Getting some redemption if you were to recollect. He missed several open nets last game. So that's at least a start there for Myrick. 4-0 Team Red. Though for Team Black, they were getting a lot of good offensive chances in the first few minutes with 11.5 to go in the second period. Back comes Team Red yet on another offensive chance. Going right to the net, and that goes wide. That was Anuziata. Tipped back in front of the goal crease there for a shot, and a save is made. Rebounds there as, I believe, quarterback got a piece of that first chance on that as Ethan DeLillo will hold on for Team Red as the offense continues on for Red. This goes back in front there for Austin, and a shot and a save is made by Aiden Courtbally, who will hold on to that puck at least. Off the tie, Ross won it, but DeLillo could not hold on to it. Trying to escape to Tozy. DeLillo still has possession. Goes around a few defenders. Going right to the goal. And he scores! Are you kidding? Coast to coast for DeLillo. 5-0. He took the puck from center ice, got through several defenders for Team Black, went right into the net, a little dirty, but he got the job done. 5-0. Goal of the night for sure for Ethan DeLillo. Meanwhile, Team Black gets a chance, they score! Less than 10 seconds later, Team Black gets on the board. It's Bella Natosi, and it's 5-1. Team Red will now go on their counter-attack as they get a shot, and a stop is made by Court Ballet. So we had DeLillo scoring a spectacular goal from one end of the ice to the other, and then moments later, number 16 right there, Bella Natosi gets Team Black on the board and ends the shutout for Cyrus Windish. His brother Dominic Natosi would go for this faceoff defensively. And Team Red wins it. Gunnigan's past the skates of Kevin. Rattler gets it back to Kevin, and a stop is made. Good right pass pillow stop, once again made by Court Balliez. Not sure if he knew where the puck was, but he made the right reaction, and he touched the puck and kept it out, and that's all that matters. 21 stumbles on center ice. Ferguson is looking for a penalty as a result of that, but he simply just fell. So we're going to get no penalty shot from that play. And just to mention, there's no power plays in Spring League. There's only penalty shots. Well, sort of penalty shots. They're kind of like a breakaway shot. I'll explain more into detail if we get to see that tonight. Ferguson accidentally tipped the puck off of Saab. Rattler's on the ice as well as Kevin Gunnigan's. And 18 as Team Black goes on a chance, and a stop is made by Windish. He lost his stick. He's scrambling in front as he got another piece of it. Team Red will move it back into the zone. Centering pass for Rattler. A shot saved me by Corbell with a left pad. 18 gives it to Rattler behind the goal. No one pass back in a shot in front of the goal as he got on goal. Saab in front. Ran to there by a few players. Bell and Natosi. Nice pass to Jack Ferguson. Spins away as they get a shot. And then from Freeman, it goes wide. It deflects off the right part of the glass. Goes back and forth. Here's a shot, and a stop is made by Windish. Puck is still loose as it goes back to the point for Kevin to scoop it up and get it out of harm's way from Team Red's perspective. And now Rattler will move it on a 2-on-2. Rattler hits it off a stick blade. It was a stick of 21. And back coming the other way was Elmore. Jack Ferguson into the zone. Moving to the right side. Gives it there for Darren Freeman, who's good away. Firing a shot. It goes wide of Windish. 4 on the point. With a wrist shot deflected off a skate as cherry picking on the near the blue line is Ethan Myrick, waiting for an all-alone breakaway. He's squatting down, just begging to get that puck, as now he's going to closely try to get a little more closer into the zone. It's not gym class in high school, Myrick. You actually have to play defense. Freeman off the corner there of Josh, as he still has the puck as he carefully brings it into center ice, so Team Black is going to regroup here. 8.5 to go in the second. It's 5-1 Team Red. This puck goes to the defensive side. 4. Ticked back the other way. Back comes 5. That is Velez for Team Black, but Gunnigan's got to it first. Off the boards now. Controlled there by Josh. Turns it over to 4. Going for another goal. Moving on in. Save made. Save made by Court Valley. He's got a piece of it. Didn't know where the puck was at first. As Team Red is still only 5 goals, but they don't get their 6th there. Puck goes towards Velez. 18 got to it first, however. Myrick with Elmore with a passing option. We'll give it to 4 going past the line. As the other 4, this time 4 for Team Black, will have it. We'll give it to Freeman. Goes the other way as he brings it past the line, but it comes back out. Gardula will race after with speed. Stephen Gardula looking for some reinforcements. Turns around behind the goal as he lost the puck. Sticks and skates are banging onto the boards as Myrick is going to give one back towards Elmore. Controls on the forehand to Annunziata. Annunziata for the angle. And a right patch stop is made by Court-Valley. Good patch save. As Gardula, Myrick is begging for the puck. Now he has his chance. Myrick shoots one, goes high and wide. He was cherry-picking on the blue line earlier, and he was absolutely banging his stick on the ice relentlessly. He's hungry for that puck, as he has it right now. Myrick turns it over to Freeman. It was a weak pass as it's broken up. No one seems to be getting possession, and now it goes to Freeman as he's going to rally behind the goal. Centering pass in front for a shot, and Windus makes a save. That came from Dominic Natosi. Back comes Team Red the other way. It's a one-on-one going right to the net, and a right pass stop. Rebound was loose in front, and another save by Court-Valley. The first chance on net for Team Red came from Annunziata. The second from 4. Freeman flips it back. As Gardula has help right behind his side as he gets it back in for a wrist shot. They score! Annunziata! 6-1. One of several members of the Central Catholic Saints in this game tonight. The defenseman. And it's 6-1. A little less than 6 minutes to go in the second period. That was Gavin who brought the puck into the zone. DeLillo no longer has possession. 21 trying to run into the defender of McCray Ross. Can't catch up to it. 21 right to the net. And a save is made by Windus. Puck is losing the crease as it bounces away. As it's still in play. Team Black couldn't get a puck into the net there. And now bringing it into the zone is Ethan DeLillo trying to escape. He made some nice moves around defenders earlier in this period as they did not work out there. Dominic Natosi. Forechecked by McCray Ross. As this goes back and forth there for Bell and Natosi. One-time blast by Ferguson. Tipped towards the goal as it goes past to the corner. Gavin. Nearest player for Team Red. Doesn't have the puck, 21. Ferguson. Back to 21. Forecheck. Good play made by DeLillo to keep it into the zone and not be offsides. But McCray Ross stuck in the middle. As now Darren Freeman has some room. It's a 3-on-1 for Team Black. Watch out, they're toasting to Freeman. Take back in front as they couldn't even get a shot on net. They got too fancy. Too many shots. Here's a real shot. And a save is made by Windus. Puck is losing for the crease, and it still can't go in. Glorious chances for Team Black to at least get a little closer to tying it up, even though they're down by 5, as they were thinking a little too much there. A little overthinking, it seems like to be. Now it's Ferguson. Ferguson pass in front as they couldn't connect on the play. Freeman. As this goes back towards Josh on the point to Freeman. Has the puck again. I know that's been a common name you've heard tonight, but he's had the puck quite often as he gets a shot here and goes over the crossbar. This is it's poached away by Windus as he is going to cover up the puck with a little less than 4 minutes to go in the second period. 6-1 Team Red. Tie of 1 defensively by Team Red. Outlet pass, here comes Nolan Radler moving it on in, and he lost the puck as he gets it back in the corner. Oh, that's a shame. Radler was all on his lonesome as he just lost possession. That's a shame. Freeman, again with the puck. Has a few players for Team Red in front of him, forced away by Kevin. As Velez stopped and couldn't get to the puck. I'm not sure if he's frustrated or not from that. As meanwhile, Team Red moves on in as he couldn't capitalize on that chance. That was 18. Did not have much space as Court-Valley was right in front of him. 18 in front there for the defense. It's Annunziata. Blocker save made as there appears to be some kind of broken piece of equipment on the ice. I believe that's the top peg part of the stick of Team Black's goaltender, Aiden Court-Valley. It is. It's the top part. He's trying to put it back on. He might wait to do that at the next whistle. Actually, he's putting it back on right now. If you can look closely, he's trying to adjust it with his stick. If he can't do it now, he just put it into his own net, so he'll just do it at the next whistle. Meanwhile, Team Red will get a shot, and it goes off the glove there. That chance came from Annunziata. 18, 2.5 minutes to go in the second. 6-1, Team Red, as this puck bounces out of play. Not sure I don't think you'll be able to see that, but I actually just brought the puck back in play myself. It was right near me, so I'm like, I got it. I just threw it back in as we continue to play on. Aiden Courtbell has still not fixed his stick. He might as well just wait to fix that at the end of the period. Natosi on the right side trying to make some dekes around as Elmore got in his way. He'll move it on the wing. Has Myrick and 4. He's going to try to get the puck into the zone himself as he got a shot. And go there. This pass to Elmore. Myrick is waiting for a tip. All alone in front of the crease. Here's a shot. Save made by Courtbell. What a one-time blast that came from Annunziata. Ferguson on the ice now. On the corner. Turned it over to Annunziata. Minute and a half to go in the second. As Annunziata trying to get around 21. It gets the wrist and goes high and off the glass, but stays in play. 18 couldn't keep it on side, so we'll have to turn it around at center ice as Team Red will regroup. Will turn. Kind of stuck at where he is as he'll simply leave it behind himself. Last minute to play in the second period. Ferguson rattles the puck around off the stanchion of the boards as it goes all the way back to center ice. Ethan Myrick past the line. Myrick with a wrist shot. Save made by Courtbell as he covers up to prevent any further rebound. Exactly 44 seconds remaining in the second period. Elmore and Natosi for this face-off. And it's won there by Team Red. Shot there by Gunn. Gets right patched up by Courtbell. As 4 will back in it to Myrick. Takes possession to the point. It goes to Gajul with a wrist hipped on its way as it goes wide of the goal. 30 seconds left. Elmore. Nice play around Fernandez. And that shot rang it off the pipe. He hit it off the right post. I'm not sure you can see that. It was so quick, but you can hear it. It wasn't the roundest ding in the world, but you can hear it just enough. Elmore, 13 seconds left. Got for 4 as he couldn't maintain possession. 9 seconds out. Gets a shot. Save made as 21 will try to tip it out of the zone. Bell and Natosi turns it over there for Elmore as he couldn't get a shot as it's cleared back past the line. It's 6-1 till we will be back for the third. As Freeman, a shot saved me by Windus. Another shot by Freeman. It goes off the mask of Cyrus Windus. Gardula off the boards, capped barely onside as Gardula trying to escape 48. Will backhand one to McCray Ross, who flips it back to the corner. Nice to see Ross on a goal streak now as he has 1 goal tonight. He actually had a goal similar to what he had tonight. Actually, I'll get back to it in a minute. As now Kevin's going to go right to the net as he ran into the side of the goal. Hopefully he's okay. That was Gavin, actually. Apologies for the little mix-up on the names. He ran into the right post as the net comes off its moorings. He's going to get up. He appears to be okay. They're going to fix the net. But back to what I was getting about McCray Ross. He had a goal not too long ago, a game or so, where he took a simple wrist shot from the point and it just found its way in. It's kind of similar to the one he had tonight. He has now had it onto the bench. Saab with Annunziata behind him, trying to get the puck. As Saab makes a backhand pass to Ethan DeLillo, who was the goal of the night, at least of right now. Nolan Rador to the point for recently mentioned DeLillo for the shot from the angle, and a stop is made there by Courtbell for Team Black in net. Annunziata couldn't keep it as Freeman's trying to escape around. Watch out. Here comes Darren Freeman. Can he score? Here he can. He scores! Annunziata, the unfortunate turnover as he couldn't get the puck into the blue line zone and into Team Black's zone as Freeman stole it away, capitalizes on the opportunity. I'm saying Freeman's name all night as he's had the puck quite frequently all game. He gets on the board as it is now 6-2. Saab. And as for Christopher Annunziata, on his mistake, not much to really be frustrated over that since it's just a spring league game. Simple turnovers are going to happen like that on the fly. For those of you that are Flyers fans watching on, as of the day I'm doing this broadcast, tomorrow the Flyers are going to be unveiling new uniforms. They're actually rebranding. They're going to stick with the same logo. They're changing the shade of orange, and they're going to reveal a new home and away jerseys, and we'll see what those are going to look like tomorrow. Natosi gets it for Freeman, trying to get another goal. That stop is made by Windisch as he scrambles and gets another piece of it. Windisch, once again, having an excellent game for himself. This puck is now battled for Saab. Round behind for DeLillo as he gives it towards Kevin, and now it goes to Annunziata on the defense. Annunziata on the edge as he's going to go behind the goal. Tipped back on road. Here comes Annunziata. Kevin will go after it. Kevin with a backhand shot going behind the net. Kevin to Annunziata. Annunziata trying to flip one right in front of the goal of Rattler, but as he couldn't get a shot towards the net. DeLillo tips the puck out of midair, keeps it into the zone. Freeman, the recent goal scorer. Ferguson will now chase for it and takes the puck for himself, but now he lost it from Annunziata. Natosi back for his defense. Line change for Team Red. Fresh legs out and a fresh wave of defenders. Ferguson trying to get around Gajula as he's going to go behind the net, trying to escape 18. Ferguson will have to bring the puck back at the center ice. Still has possession, finally passes behind. And it's turned over. Back comes 4 as he'll have to chase after the puck towards the corner. 4. Dominic Natosi is fixing his equipment in the middle of the game. I'm not sure what exactly he's fixing. He's not hurt. He's putting both his gloves back on. Again, it's a spring league game, so I guess it's okay to get away with stuff like that during this. I would think if this happened during a regular season Phantoms Youth game, the coaches would not be too pleased. Myrick on the corner. Gives it there for 4, but he'll have to... Actually, no, that's not 4. Excuse me. That is Gajula. 4 is on the ice, though. Gajula will move on into the right side as Gajula is still going to stop. Has Myrick on his side. Gajula flips one back to 4 instead with a wrist shot that goes wide. 10.5 to go in the third. 6-2 Team Red. Myrick will move back at center ice. Going past the line now. Myrick will go right towards the backhand as he lost possession. Gets it back, however. Myrick to the side of the net. It goes there for 4. Waiting, shooting one as it bounces and goes nearly off the high glass. Elmore will try to make a play here. He makes the pass to Gajula. Gajula with a wrist shot, and I believe it's blocked on his path. As he gets it back, he scores! That first shot was blocked. He gets the puck back as he backhands it into the net. 7-2, Team Red from Gajula. Freeman. This pass goes to Velez. Gajula, the goal scorer, stumbles, and watch out, here comes Velez as he lost the puck. Velez towards the net, poke checked away by Windisch. Ross will backhand it as he has possession of the biscuit on the ice. Backhands it to center ice. Brought in the other way by Gavin. Freeman coming the other way as he's going to wait on the line. Freeman at center ice, going past the blue line now. Holds on to the floor and makes a pass there for Velez with a wrist shot. And it goes off the pads of Cyrus Windisch. If Team Red wins tonight, which they likely will, but the game's not over yet, but if Team Red wins, give a lot of credit to Cyrus Winters once again. He's been playing outstanding hockey once again. Gordula to 18. On the right side with a shot, and a glove save is made by Court Valley with 8:35 to go in the game. This faceoff is won defensively by Freeman, but DeLillo keeps up the offense for Team Red. Gets a shot pass save made by Court Valley as Radler off the boards back to DeLillo. And here, watch out, here comes Freeman on our turnover, Team Red. Freeman, nobody near him but himself. He scores! He does it again. Freeman was silent on the scoreboard despite all the puck possession he had in this game, and he's got 2 goals in the period. And it's 7-3. It was just like earlier when Annunziata turned over the puck. It was turned over again, not by Annunziata this time. As Freeman, although last time there was at least a defender somewhat near him, as DeLillo looking for some vengeance. He scores! Less than 10 seconds later, a response for Team Red. 8-3. DeLillo again. The goal was good. Not as good as the goal we saw earlier in the game, but still. Nice speed and ability for the Central Catholic Saints. Saab on the right side with a wrist shot save made there by Court Valley as his puck will now go back to the corner. 8 minutes to go in the game. Ferguson. As it's 8-4 Team Red. Last game was a 5-4 win for Team Green over Team Red. It was a lot less scoring, even though that seems like a high-scoring game. For these spring games, they have been quite high-scoring as the goals are starting to pile a little bit more up in these last few moments. Radler to Saab off the tip stick there of Bella Natosi. His brother Dominic is right behind him right now. Bella wearing 16, Dominic wearing 11. Falls down off of the shoulder of 48, and now it's Ethan DeLillo. Got it right across for a shot. They score! Nine to 4 Team Red. The goal should go to, I believe it's Kevin based on who's going to the bench. Yes, it looks like it is Kevin. As he makes it 9-4. Team Red with a 5-goal lead. 7.5 remaining in the game. Elmore on the center ice dot as he leaves it behind himself. And here comes Jack Ferguson. Ferguson trying to get around Gunnigan. Ferguson a shot. It goes wide as he stumbles onto the ice. Gunnigan had his arms up in the air as Winters made a save from the point. Ferguson's talking to Winters right now about that play as Ferguson's going to slowly get to center ice. He's being talked to by players for Team Red on their bench. He's actually being given a bear hug right now. Or at least a hug to the shoulder, really. That was a bit of an exaggeration. But anyways, Myrick on the boards towards the glass of Gunnigan. And Freeman, who's been dangerous in this period. Nice pass to Ferguson, but unfortunately, from the perspective of Team Black, that is an offsides. Ferguson proceeded to take a shot on that anyway, casually done, as play was blown dead. 6.5 remaining in the game. Freeman and Elmore for this faceoff. And it's won cleanly by Freeman, but not for much longer. Freeman at center ice. What can he do this time? Unfortunately, he couldn't get a shot on that from his perspective. Elmore on the circle behind for Annunziata. As he'll have the puck, he'll stop behind as Freeman's checking him behind his back. Annunziata. Freeman will sneakily take it away. As he's going to pass it towards 4, hits it off the boards. Kept in play, Dominic Natosi lost of him 18. Is nearly on the blue line. 4 jumped up to make sure he wasn't offside. Smart play by him. Freeman around from behind for Dominic Natosi. He scores! Nice goal for Dominic Natosi. As Team Black gets yet another goal on the board, it is 9-5. They actually have not updated the scoreboard, and trust me, I do know how to math. It says it's 9-3. It is 9-5 right now. Hopefully they'll fix that soon enough. Unless I forgot how to count from kindergarten. But seriously, it is 9-5 Team Red right now. So both Natosis have scored tonight, Dominic and Bella. Bella Natosi is actually going to be heading on her way to Penn State this fall. As now McCrae Ross with the puck will shoot one, and a pass goes the other way for Annunziata with Kevin as a passing option. Shot there by Annunziata, and where's the puck? Is it in the net? It is a score! Apologies for the little delayed reaction. I wasn't sure if that was him, but the official said it was. As Annunziata gets back on the board once again. The 10th goal of the night for Team Red. A player for Team Black is trying to get off the ice now. It's 21. As 18, past the line he comes, as he'll stop on the corner, makes a player break his ankles, not literally, but a player for Team Black fell down on the corner. It's this puck deflects and goes out of play. There's a player for Team Blue, number 4, Tyler Adams, as he heads into the locker room. Team Blue will play Team Green right after that. For those of you who are wondering, unfortunately, no, I will not be broadcasting that game. I'm just doing one game per week now for Spring League. But they'll play coming up next. I was actually told that Team Blue got their first win of the season last week over Team Black. This puck is now behind the goal there for Annunziata, as he's going to hold on to possession time. Will wait, make the pass to the circle there for Team Red. It's Ethan DeLillo. Actually, that's 18, excuse me. I thought I saw a 9 for a brief second. That was 18. Little mistake there. As 18 will still move right back. Stops, turns around, trying to escape Freeman. Makes some nice moves as he missed the net. Oh, that would have been a highlight reel right there if it just went past the line. But it did not. A little less than 4 minutes to go in the game. Dominic Natosi drives one and goes off the glass. Great power, great position, but not so good accuracy for Dominic Natosi. Back comes Team Red the other way. It's Annunziata. He scores! That's something Natosi can learn for. You can shoot the puck with all the power in the world. It doesn't matter if you don't have that accuracy like Annunziata once did. Hey, Garrett Wolf. Hey, Conway. How are you two doing? And that is the 11th goal of the night for Team Red. Velez towards Freeman. As this bounces off the stick there of 4. He runs into the sticks of Gunnigan's. Freeman's right behind him there for reinforcements as he takes possession. Freeman on the point. As tipped off the stick of Nolan Radler, but Freeman will go after it for Team Black as he will move back defensively. Freeman, pass to Ferguson, going past the line. Ferguson flips one down off the tip stick of Freeman. It was not a high stick, even though his stick was up a little high. Gun against, off the boards, gets it out of the zone. This pass intended for Radler goes to Jack Ferguson. As he has it on the circle, Ferguson's going to go right behind the goal, trying to wrap it around and win this. Makes a nice right pass stuff, getting just enough of a piece of it to keep it out. Freeman, nice move around Saab. Freeman's going to wait. Freeman's going to shoot. And Freeman, unfortunately, from his view, can't get the hat trick as Windus stops them that time. 2.5 and currently counting to go in the game. Freeman and Elmore. That's Annunziata heading off the ice, probably done for tonight. He had a nice game. Ferguson bounces as it goes behind the goal for Freeman. Team Black at least trying to get some more offense and positivity going here as this is cleared all the way down. They're going to wave off icing.